Hello, I'm Louise Worthington, and I'm going to be reading from my novel Distorted Days, which is partially set in the Darwin Library at Shrewsbury, where the main character Doris is employed as a librarian. Delivery of new books also means disposing of books that have lost their appeal to the ground floor. Some are donated, others sold off for 10p. As a member of staff, she has the privilege to roam in the passageways and the labyrinth of stairs to the basement, where books are consigned to archive, oblivion, an author's graveyard. It's not a job she likes. On the first floor, Doris feels a flutter of excitement when she sees a book she has read, The Betrayal of Trust by Susan Hill. There are times when she comes across a book she hasn't read and wishes she had, perhaps as an angst-ridden teenager or a single mother, a pregnant woman. So often an author can make someone feel like they're not alone. The library doesn't have high shelves requiring ladders anymore, though it did at one time, which would have been fun for some. The shelves are mostly dark wood, some sturdier than others, perhaps reconstituted from something bulky. Doris traces her fingers across the spines on the bottom shelf in fiction, a level some customers fail to browse, because it's not in their eye line. Certainly some of the older readers avoid bending or kneeling at all costs. It's a shelf that gets dustier than others. She feels sorry for authors with a surname beginning with F or U who are placed at ankle height. One day she might be there, not under G for Gamble, but under her maiden name. The tinnitus of technology is louder than usual today. The photocopier is in use, and Colleen is printing off material to promote Chatter and Natter on a Thursday afternoon and Scrabble on a Monday morning. Sydney is here on his scooter, which has an unusually loud beep for reversing. IT drop-ins is popular today. It's often the same faces, but the tutor, Chris, a lovely volunteer with big hands, has two new worried faces to show the basics. The small reading and study area by the computers provides a home for newspapers and magazines. Those that want to study will sometimes sit at a desk wearing an expression that says they are reading for duty, an assignment or research perhaps. A young lady is there now, reading with a pencil in her mouth. Colleen hurries into the children's area moments before the guided reading for the under-5 starts. A boy with a Peter Pan expression rushes up to her excitedly. In the romance section, Doris's eye catches a face close to tears. The reader has come to the end of her book. She squeezes up her eyes to read the title, but she can only make out the word the. The elegantly dressed woman closes the book and places it on her lap. She is bereft, satisfied and unsatisfied at the same time. Doris knows how it feels to come to the end of a great book, coming back to reality with a bump and losing a best friend all at the same time. It's a lot to deal with.